Sources: Vancouver now only wants to sign 3 to 4 players from Runaway and are taking forever with negotiations, leaving some Runaway players unsure if they will be signed to Vancouver or anywhere because most teams are becoming full. They fear being left in contenders might happen. This is the bombshell that Michael dropped on Twitter earlier today. Just a few days ago, I said myself that it would be an absolute crime if even a single Runaway player was left out of the Overwatch League, but if what Michael says is true, that might be exactly what happens, and Runaway only has themselves to blame. Now, to start off, let's put ourselves in Runaway's shoes at the end of Contenders Korea Season 2, which, as we all should know by now, they won. Runaway came away as the victors of the premier tournament not named Overwatch League. They were seen as the best and most popular non-Overwatch League team in the world, and there happened to be 8 new organizations looking to build a new team. It is at this point where Runaway has the best chance to go to Overwatch League as a whole team. They are the premier team to go after, and everyone is fighting for them. All Runaway has to do is pit these teams against each other in a bidding war and go with the highest offer they can, get signed, and boom, they're in. However, Runaway knows that they're the premier team in Overwatch League and have been putting forward some really high prices. $3 million for the entire team? That would pan out to $375,000 per player, which is nearly double the largest known contract for Overwatch League Season 1, which was Seagull for just $200,000. By the standards that the public has right now, due to the few numbers that we know, this is the kind of salary to be paid to your star player, not everybody from the top to the bottom of the roster. Now, Real Leak Boy on Twitter actually made a really good point in response to this. We don't actually know what this 3 million number meant. Sure, it could have just been salary, but it also could have been a buyout in order to acquire Runaway, and salaries would have been hashed out later for less or maybe more. Luckily for Runaway, they did get a bite in Vancouver. When reports came around that Runaway to Vancouver was basically a done deal, I was happy, but something was made very apparent to me. Runaway had cut off all of its other options. It took all the other offers that it was supposedly getting from other organizations and said, no, I'm going with Vancouver. This is a dangerous move to make unless you're 100% sure that the deal is going to happen. Heck, I would still be talking to people and keeping my options open up until I signed the contract. But Runaway didn't do that, and now the other teams went off and got their own players elsewhere. Now Runaway can't say that they'll just go to another team if Vancouver won't listen to their demands. They need Vancouver, and now find themselves in the unfortunate situation where they may have to lower their prices or risk being left out of another season of Overwatch League. Now, a lot of people are blaming Runaway for this and saying that they're screwed, but I think we're forgetting something here. Not only did Runaway commit to Vancouver, but Vancouver committed to Runaway. After all, by signing those 8 players, Vancouver would have an entire team. They technically don't need anyone else. And by the reports that Vancouver might be holding trials as a result of the negotiations falling through, it shows that Vancouver didn't really have a plan B. As other teams are definitely snapping up high-quality talent elsewhere, Runaway may be Vancouver's only chance if they want to win Season 2. In this case, it's in Vancouver's best interest to just bite the bullet and sign Runaway. But obviously they don't want to do that, or else they would have signed them already. Something is on the table that Vancouver doesn't want, but Runaway insists on. Whether that be money, control, or some other option that we just don't know about. And since we're so late into free agency, that now both parties are locked together in a weird, fascinating game of chicken. Both parties are barreling towards each other, daring the other to take the dive and let them get their way. And if neither of them fall off, everybody loses. My opinion? I think Runaway has more to lose at this point. If this deal falls through, there is no way they will go into Overwatch League as a team. At best, their players will end up spread across the league. Worst case scenario is they decide to participate in Contenders again, bomb it, and then their chances of making it on the stage are gone forever. Vancouver might have a bad first season, but they can just pull a Dragons or a Mayhem and just blow it all up and start over in Season 3. Runaway might not have that luxury. But what do you think? Will we see Runaway in Overwatch League Season 2? If so, then in what capacity? Also, what do you think the future holds for Vancouver? Let me know in the comments, and also be sure to like and subscribe for more competitive Overwatch content. Until then, that's all from me. Don't get tilted.